Milwaukee. I'm very happy to welcome students, family, and friends to our 117th commencement ceremony. Thank you all for joining us. Will you all please stand for the national anthem? We will be led by Megan Haskins, who graduates today with a bachelor's degree from the Peck School of the Arts. Thank you, Megan. Also, thank you to the UWM Wind Ensemble, conducted by Scott Corley, Assistant Director of Bands here at UWM. So we've made a few changes to our December commencement ceremony so that we not only celebrate our remarkable graduates, but we also efficiently get through this ceremony so you don't miss that all-important Packers game this afternoon. We welcome Aaron Rodgers back. Twice a year, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee celebrates graduation. For many, these are once-in-a-lifetime days. For others, this commencement ceremony may be the second, third, or even fourth degree. In all cases, this commencement is an important event for you and for our state. I cannot stress enough the impact that you and your fellow graduates have. You and UWM are exceedingly important to the state's future. We see headlines of strong national job market, and we consider the looming talent shortage, and we recognize that in this state, conservatively, there are going to be 100,000 job openings by 2023. As Wisconsin and the nation contend with socioeconomic issues and the urgent need to amplify innovation, entrepreneurship, our alumni, scientists, researchers, and students are filling that talent pipeline. We're creating solutions through research and launching entrepreneurial new products. We're one of America's top 115 research universities. This is quite remarkable when you consider that there's 4,665 universities in the country. Our neighbor to the west, UW-Madison, is the only other university in the state to hold that honor, and we share the same level research status as MIT, Stanford, Michigan State, Harvard, and Yale. As a research university, our students have come to appreciate the creation of new knowledge that's essential to generating innovations that can benefit society. Things like easing nighttime agitation that impact our loved ones who suffer from Alzheimer's, or pollution remediation to save the Great Lakes. We're lengthening the life of our state highways through research. Our sociologists are improving some of the most challenged urban neighborhoods in Milwaukee and beyond. And we know that the rate of change in our world is accelerating, and people entering today's workforce must be able to adapt quickly. They need the well-roundedness from a grounded liberal arts education to be innovative, nimble, empathetic, and critical thinkers who solve problems. You may have heard of the Manpower Group, one of the largest world headquarters of a company that's located right here in Milwaukee. Jonas Priesing, Manpower's chairman and CEO, has said that 65% of the children starting their first year of school this year will eventually do jobs that don't even exist. Advancing in life is much more about focusing on the capacity to learn. Employability is much less about what you already know today and more about knowing how to move forward with the challenges that are around the next 3, 4, or 5 corners, and doing so with advanced emotional intelligence. So let me be absolutely clear about this. Our region's current and future economic health, social welfare, and capacity to accelerate innovation and new economic activity depend on you and your UWM education. Together, you and we enrich and expand the knowledge, capacity, and growth of our region in powerful ways. You made one of the most important investments of your life when you chose to complete a degree here. As a graduate, you will earn more, significantly more, over your lifetime than those who don't have degrees. Indeed, the disparity in economic outcomes has never been greater between college graduates and those with a high school diploma or less. UWM has a responsibility to our region and state, and we're deeply committed to increasing the number of college graduates who stay here in Wisconsin. Let's focus on today. As of our last count, 2,155 people were eligible to participate in today's ceremony. It looks like we've done a pretty good job. When we combine today's graduates with our May 2017 graduating class, more than 5,300 individuals will have earned degrees from UWM this year. That's fantastic. In fact, in the last 5 years, we've added almost 30,000 students graduating from UWM to join more than 180,000 alumni who live and work in the state of Wisconsin. When you leave this arena today, you will be a proud Panther alum. No doubt you will have more than a few stories to tell about your time here. For this ceremony, we wanted to share a few of those stories in your words, and we asked those graduating to tell us about their experiences so we could capture them on video. We received more than 50 submissions from graduates who wanted to share their UWM stories with you. Why don't we take a look?
Didn't I say I give all I have for you? Didn't I say I would be the one to take away your pain? Didn't I say, baby, I'll come back for you?
Started at UW-Waukesha. After I transferred to Milwaukee, I got accepted in an astroparticle physics research opportunity. Actually got to travel down to Antarctica and go put my software on the neutron monitors that they had down there. So UWM's Industry Expo got me talking to Magnatech, where eventually I was offered a position with them as an intern. After that year, I got actually offered a position both at NASA and the Department of Defense. And ultimately, I chose the Department of Defense because I'd be able to make it more than just an internship. And I actually got offered a position at the end of last summer to work as a signal analyst in Colorado upon graduation. It's just still mind-blowing to me, the opportunities that I've had. Crazy to think that I've gotten this far, and UWM has definitely helped me get where I am today.
I give all I have for you. Didn't I say I would be the one to take away your pain?
I moved to Nigeria at the age of 3. We went there kind of to learn about my father's culture and learn the language. We moved back here 13 years later for education and also to get to know my mom's family. My dad had cancer while I was just figuring out my major. Professors are actually very understanding, you know, and UWM as a whole, people are very understanding. I come to like the Black Cultural Center and I'll have a friend that's like, Amina, are you okay? I would tell them about, you know, how I was feeling because my dad had just passed away. I've like kind of built a family here in the Black Cultural Center. I was a part of African Student Association, Black Student Union, Muslim Student Association, and the Senate. It almost feels like you're really in like Congress, like the United States Senate, because you're talking about, you know, students' lives, and I felt like my voice mattered. I really want to be a part of the United Nations because it's a beautiful unity of, all countries in the world talking about issues, and it's like for peace. I did an internship in Nigeria. Northern girls were being kidnapped, and it was just so close to my heart. I wanted to go there and help out. 2 of my aunts from Nigeria are coming to graduation, and I'm super excited. Them being there is almost like having my dad there. A lot of the things that he taught me is why I am the way that I am today. I found my voice here in college at UW-Milwaukee.
Didn't I say I would be the one to make you feel this way?
My first semester was really hard. Being very depressed and having a hospitalization, I had a medical withdrawal. I ended up joining the Army National Guard. I found it very rewarding to be part of this process. Eventually, I had to come out as queer, as trans, and in doing so, I knew I was going to be discharged under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. It was a life or death decision for me. After I was discharged from the military, things got really hard. It was a very solitary, lonely existence, and I did feel alone. Having support of the LGBT Resource Center on campus was very helpful. While I was in that depression, I decided to go out to the Urban Ecology Center and start participating in a Thursday morning birding group. Getting connected with nature gave me a sense of purpose again. These birds, I thought, really kind of saved my life by keeping me tethered to a sense of survival. But I need to also call on my own strength and see that I saved myself too. I've had haters who say, yeah, but you can never finish anything. Coming back to school is my chance to finish something. I'm gonna graduate with a major and 2 minors. Even though I felt lost sometimes, I was always able to find my way to a path that made a lot of sense in that moment.
Didn't I say, baby, I'll come back for you.
These are just a few of the inspiring examples of the thousands of fascinating, life-changing experiences of our students and what happens at UW-Milwaukee. I wish I had time to tell you and share all the stories, and we hope that you will tell your stories often and with pride, like some of you are doing right now on your smartphones. We'd love to see your graduation day on social media. Please share your post by using hashtag UWMgrad, and then you and the rest of the world can view all of your memorable photos at uwm.edu. Now let's focus our attention on how our graduates are aligned and adorned in this room. Those seated closest to the stage currently have or soon will be awarded their academic hoods, the colors of which signify the area of study of their degree, master's or doctorate. In the middle and back of the arena, those on the floor are the bachelor's degree recipients. Among them are scholars wearing pewter-colored stoles who have completed degrees through the Honors College. There are 22 students who earned the pewter stole this semester. 6 days ago, we awarded 337 gold honors cords to bachelor's degree candidates from our 10 undergraduate schools and colleges. Students wearing our pewter and gold cords have maintained a GPA of 3.5 or more throughout their academic career. Will all of those undergraduate honor students please rise and be recognized? Thank you. Among those students, there are also 15 earning bachelor's degrees who are academic elites. We don't have a lot of elites at UWM, but these are pretty special students because each of them maintained a perfect 4.0 grade point average throughout their entire career at UWM. I ask that each of them please stand and remain standing, and that our audience holds their applause until all the names are read. From the College of Nursing, we have these 4 students earning a perfect 4.0. Daniel Ackerman, Dorcas Diaz, Elizabeth Wall and Jennifer Workman. We have 4 from the School of Information Studies, Derek Brzezinski, Elise Elmers, Michael Sinkbeil, and Nicholas Winther. From the College of Letters and Science, Ellie Erd, Emily Fitzgerald, and Rachel Kettelhone. From the Lubar School of Business, twin brothers John Grushka and Michael Grushka, and Daniel Husad. And from the College of Engineering and Applied Science, Paul Bury. Congratulations to our 4.0 students. There's another group among our graduates that I would like to recognize. UWM recently received national recognition as a military-friendly school. We have more than 1,400 students enrolled under the federal and Wisconsin GI Bills, which makes UWM the leading educator of veterans in our state, and in fact, in a 6-state region. You can recognize our veterans because they're wearing the red, white, and blue braided cord, and I ask these graduates to rise, and all veterans in our audience today to please rise and be recognized. I thank you for your service, and the country thanks you as well. Another outstanding group among our graduates today are our McNair Scholars, our future leaders who are the first in their family to attend college and come from diverse backgrounds. These students have completed a selective and rigorous research program that prepares them to enter graduate school. You can recognize our McNair Scholars because they're wearing the black and gold stole. I ask them to please rise, and let's give them recognition. As I'm sure you've recognized by now, I'm not alone on this stage. Later in today's ceremony, you will meet the deans of our academic schools and colleges and other contributors to our university. The other remarkable people on stage here represent important areas of the university, and they're attending to witness the conferral of degrees. Please allow me to introduce this group. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all individuals are standing. Patricia Borger, Vice Chancellor for Development and Alumni Relations. Trudy Turner, Secretary of the University. Joan Prince, Vice Chancellor for Global Inclusion and Engagement. Michael Doylan, Associate Vice Provost and Director of the UWM Libraries. Swarnji Arora, University Committee, and retiring after 47 years at UWM. Lee Wallace, Academic Staff Committee. Tom Lujak, Vice Chancellor for University Relations and Communications. Dave Gilbert, President of the UWM Foundations. Jim Hill, Associate Vice Chancellor and Interim Senior Student Affairs Officer. Stephen Kennedy, University Staff Counsel. Nancy Nelson, School of Continuing Education. Robin Van Harpen, Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administrative Affairs. And Kathy Podos, UWM Board of Visitors. Thank you for joining us. One more way that UWM provides access to higher education is through our Accessibility Resource Center and its deaf and hard of hearing services. Our staff sign language interpreters for today's program, Liz Wick and Angie Zinasek. Thank you, Liz and Angie. You might have noticed a number of individuals today who are wearing gold gowns. These 25 individuals are the hardworking UWM Commencement Marshals. All are staff members who have volunteered part of their weekends to help coordinate our ceremony today. They are led by Chief Marshal Seth Zlotaka. Seth, thank you, who is a university's registrar. Let's give them a round of applause. I can assure you this ceremony would not work without their hard work and great coordination and experience. I very much thank you. The University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee is a proud member of the University of Wisconsin system, a collaborative of 13 four-year universities and 13 two-year colleges. We're among, at UWM, the 2 doctoral granting universities. The system is overseen by the UW Board of Regents. Bringing us greetings today is Regent Tracy Klein, who I will now introduce. Regent Klein is a shareholder in Reinhardt Borner Van Doren and the chair of Reinhardt's healthcare practice. She has served as general counsel to acute care hospitals, multi-provider healthcare systems, multi-specialty clinics, managed care companies, and health insurance companies for more than 30 years. Regent Klein graduated from the University of Wisconsin at Madison with a BA in political science and earned a law degree from the University of Wisconsin Law School. She is board chair of Milwaukee Film and a member of the Greater Milwaukee Committee. Regent Klein has served as a member of the Board of Visitors of the UW-Madison Political Science Department and also as a past member of the advisory board at the UWM College of Health Sciences. Will you all please welcome Regent Tracy Klein.
Thank you, Chancellor Mone, for that kind introduction. Class of 2017, on behalf of myself and the UW Board of Regents, I wish you warmest congratulations on your great achievement today. I also want to take a moment at the outset to recognize all the people that are here in Panther Arena to support you. People who inspired you, mentored you, and most importantly, maybe wrote some tuition checks. So please join me in giving them, families and friends here today, a big, maybe almost rousing round of applause. The University of Wisconsin system is one of the most respected public university systems in the nation. We work hard to provide students with the knowledge and critical thinking skills necessary for success. So whatever the future leads, and wherever you end up, rely on this preparation. Don't ever be afraid to ask the hard question. Is what I'm hearing correct? What does the current situation require? What is the appropriate and ethical response to the problem presented? You are a living embodiment of the Wisconsin idea, and you must never be afraid to follow the truth wherever it leads. This is an important fundamental tenet. We see it in all of our campuses throughout the system. There is no doubt in my mind that UWM is at the forefront of positive change in the culturally diverse and economically important community of Milwaukee. With its newly acquired status as an R1 research institution, UWM is bringing the university's best ideas to the marketplace. Through its freshwater sciences program, UWM is solving some of the most pressing ecological problems of the region. With one of the largest nursing programs in the state, UWM is meeting important healthcare workforce needs. And through the Lubar Entrepreneurship Center, UWM is working to enhance the business climate in Milwaukee and allowing students of all disciplines to consider starting a business. In addition to being a driver of economic and workforce development, our UWM campus successfully brings together students of all ages and backgrounds. Chancellor Mone speaks with passion about UWM's mission as an access university. And math readiness is an important to UWM as a priority as it is to Milwaukee Public Schools. UWM is also seeking federal designation as a Hispanic serving institution. I hear the Chancellor speak repeatedly about the importance of non-traditional students such as military veterans. And I know he is proud as I am that UWM was named one of the most welcoming universities in the nation for several years in a row for LGBTQ students. Class of 2017, you really represent the changing face of Milwaukee, and you are our future. So go out there, be ambitious, change the world, be bold, but whenever possible, err on the side of tolerance and kindness in all you do. Heartfelt congratulations.
Thank you, Regent Klein. Today's graduates are about to join the very distinguished UWM alumni community. Here to tell you a little bit more about the people our graduates are joining is Michelle Putz, Secretary of the UWM Alumni Association. She's also the Chief Operating Officer of Ovation Communities. Please welcome to the podium, Michelle.
Thank you, Chancellor. Good morning. On behalf of the more than 181,000 alumni and a proud member of the 1996 and 2004 class, I offer my congratulations. I also warmly welcome you to the UWM alumni family. Upon graduation, each of you automatically becomes a member of our dues-free Alumni Association, and you will receive 1 year of free extended library privileges. As a member of alumni, you can get involved with an alumni chapter, become a Panther advocate, volunteer as an ambassador, run or walk on our annual Panther Pro, and participate in a host of networking activities. Information about these services will be shared with you via an email welcome this week. And we want to keep tabs on how you're doing. In a week or so, you will receive a survey from the Career Planning and Resource Center, and we ask that you please complete it. But for today, we present you with something to show your Panther pride. Alumni Association leaders are distributing to each graduate a proud UWM alum bag and luggage tag, which you will receive after walking across the stage today. So, as you travel through life as a bona fide Panther, use this tag as a reminder of your time and fantastic journey with UWM. To the newest members of our strong alumni network, class of 2017, best of luck, keep in touch, and welcome to our proud family of Panthers.
Thank you, Michelle. Speaking of Panther Pride, our arena team store will be open during commencement. If you're looking for some last-minute holiday gifts, there's a great selection of UWM and alumni gear at the store. It's by section 226, and the portable kiosk is at section 208. Just saying, just throwing that out there. So as I look at this audience, I see countless faces of support. Our graduates have received a great deal of non-academic support and inspiration on their journey to today. It has come, as Regent Klein said, from parents, spouses, children, friends, colleagues, and family, many who are here and many who are beaming with support from far away. Class of 2017, to recognize everything that's been done by those in the audience to support and inspire you, which led you here today, I would like you all, bachelor's, master's, and PhD students, to please rise and give your parents, family, friends, and other supporters a thunderous standing ovation. Thank you all. And now I'm pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Ricardo Diaz. Ricardo is Executive Director of the United Community Center, a comprehensive social services agency serving Latinos in Milwaukee and one of the nation's largest Hispanic nonprofits. A UWM alumnus from our School of Education with a Master's of Arts in Rehabilitation Counseling, he has demonstrated his commitment to education as well as neighborhood and economic development. Earlier in his career, Ricardo served as Milwaukee Commissioner of City Development and the Executive Director of the Milwaukee Housing Authority. I am grateful to Ricardo for all he has done and for his leadership with our efforts to become a nationally designated Hispanic serving institution. Without further delay, let us hear the energy and insights of our commencement speaker, Ricardo Diaz.
Good morning, and congratulations to you. I want to thank Chancellor Mone and all of you for inviting me here today on your special day. It is really, truly an honor. When I thought about speaking to you this morning, I was flooded with all sorts of memories of my time in college. I'm hoping that as you walk away today, you have fond memories of your experiences here. Of course, with everything, there's the highs and the lows, but I know that you will be here today and would not have achieved all you have achieved without the foundation that you have received here, as I did in my postgraduate work here at UWM. For all these days marks the beginning of your journey, a journey to find your purpose in life. Certainly, heading into the 9-to-5 world or another consistent work schedule can have the connotation of being difficult, perhaps even boring, but it does not have to be that way. Everything you do matters and should matter. It is often your perspective that will shape your purpose and ultimately your happiness in life. I started college wanting to be an athlete, while using my athletic abilities to teach others. I was majoring in education and hoping to be a physical education teacher. One day, I was asked to tutor a young Hispanic boy named Victor, 14 years of age, with all sorts of issues, near Carroll University, where I went to undergraduate school as a student. That experience changed my direction of my life. While I was certainly would have enjoyed being able to make a difference as a gym teacher, the happiness and purpose I felt after being able to tutor that young boy helped change my life. It helped me see something different. It altered my perspective and set course for my future and my life passion. Some of you today have already found that passion, and some of you may be still looking for it. That's okay. But always stay open to new possibilities that are out there, understanding that sometimes it's not a straight line to reach your goal, and that every experience that you have has value. I want to share with you a few things that have helped my life in terms of things that I treasure. The first one is to be a problem solver. In your careers, you will be confronted with many challenges and opportunities. How well you distinguish yourself from others. Are you the person that comes up with ideas and solutions, or do you concentrate on defining the problem? Are you willing to be a risk taker? Are you willing to accept failure on your way to success? Secondly, is to be positive. Life is going to get tough. You have been already through a lot here, and there's more to come. Learning to laugh at yourself, to laugh at situations that will keep you going. It is the difference between being sarcastic or even wit, but the more lightness you can bring to certain situations will help everyone keep their head up during the storm. Have the grace and maturity to face something with a more positive attitude rather than the negative one. Be a solution provider, not a problem provider. Never be too busy to share your positivity. A positive attitude can really shape your environment and the people who you want around you, the opportunities presented to you, and ultimately your success. People like to be around people that smile. Happiness is a choice, and others gravitate to those people who have a positive attitude and smile. It sounds simple, but the impact of simple things can be profound. Let me give you one example. You're driving down the road, and there's a construction site, and you stop by as two people are digging a ditch. You ask the first person, "What are you doing?" He replies, "What do you think I'm doing? I'm digging a ditch." The second person says, "I'm building a hospital." Who do you want to be associated with? The second person really outlook is more attached to the greater good. He understands while his task may be small or mundane, he is part of a greater purpose, a greater good. He has more of a positive outlook. Thirdly, show gratitude. I heard someone say, feeling gratitude and not expressing it It's like wrapping a gift and never giving it. Be grateful for what you have. There may be others that have more. You can be grateful for the positive things that you do have. You can show gratitude to those around you, your family, your friends, even strangers. Lastly, always remember to try to maintain a work-life balance. You will be more effective in any pursuit if you also remember to take care of you. Early careers can quickly become all-encompassing, but remember your health and the ability to be positive is a big deal. So do what you can for you. Today is a huge milestone for which you have worked very hard. Congratulations. And try to remember the values, the lessons you've learned here at the University of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. And when challenges arise, fight through and persevere. Show the world the Panther spirit. Thank you very much.
I want to thank Ricardo for those genuine, authentic comments, very meaningful, and tell you how many individuals through those values Ricardo has mentored and been seen as such an incredible leader in this community and well beyond. Thanks again, Ricardo. Very nice. We're now about to begin the most anticipated and important part of today's program, when we recognize our graduates. 6 volunteers make up a vital part of this portion of the program, the people who read graduates' names. I'd like to thank in advance our readers for their help today. They include Colin Daly, Gabriela Durantes, Catherine Loomis, Jean Salzer, Jim Schmidt, and Betty Warris. A final word for all our participants and all our ceremony participants in the audience. To make today's program as meaningful to the last graduate as the first graduate, I would request that after you receive your degree, that you please return to your seat for the remainder of the ceremony. Your fellow graduates and I thank you for this consideration. Now, parents and friends, this is a final word of instruction to you as well. You may have been asked by your graduate not to shout or cheer when their name is read, but we know that a chancellor outranks a graduate. So, this request is hereby overruled. All right. I strongly encourage you to show your appreciation for their accomplishment when their name is read and when they come across this stage. Now, I call upon Johannes Britz, our provost, to begin the process of awarding our academic degrees. Provost Britz.
Thank you, Chancellor Moni. I call upon Dean of the Graduate School, Maria Gajordziska-Jozefowska, who will present candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Physical Therapy, and the Doctor of Nursing Practice.
Thank you, Provost Britz. Candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Physical Therapy, and Doctor of Nursing Practice will please rise. Chancellor Moni, these scholars have devoted years of intensive work to graduate study and research. In addition, they have defended dissertations and clinical projects which have been accepted by faculty committees as substantial contribution to knowledge in their respective fields. Therefore, upon recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by vote of the Board of Regents, they are presented for the highest academic recognition within the university, the doctoral degree.
You have completed the requirements for your doctorate, and on the recommendation of the graduate faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, I admit you to the appropriate doctoral degree. In testimony thereof, please come forward at the direction of the marshals with your escort and receive your diploma and the emblem of your achievement, your academic hood.
Salam Ahmed, engineering, escorted by Adel Nasiri.
Shamshul Arifin Ahmed, escorted. I don't have it.
Mohammed Rashidi, electrical engineering, escorted by Adel Nasiri.
Margaret Laurel Guthrie, chemistry, escorted by Alexander Arnold.
Taheri Hosseini, engineering, escorted by Professor Chu Law.
Lannan Han, chemistry, escorted by Nicholas Silvagi.
Suha Lasame, engineering, escorted by Chu Law.
Gabriela Neji, psychology, escorted by Sean Cahill.
Ahmed Shatnawi, engineering, escorted by Ethan Munson.
Timothy Geyer, psychology, escorted by Sean Cahill.
Rachel Reindeers, educational psychology, escorted by Stephen Wester.
Olanili Iola, mathematics, escorted by Bruce Wade.
Hotake Moeda, educational psychology, escorted by Ho Zhang.
Andrew Gould, mathematics, escorted by Hans Volkmer.
Catherine Lesner, urban education, escorted by Dr. Barbara Daly.
Andrew Bolanowski, mathematics, escorted by Lijing Sun.
Jennifer Freiheit, urban education, escorted by Dr. Barbara Daly.
Matthew McCarthy, sociology, escorted by Anish Anish.
Hannah Meineke, urban education, escorted by Barbara Bales.
DJ Wollover, sociology, escorted by Anish Anish.
Shocho Wang, management science, escorted by Valerie Sibilkov.
Rachel Kusadis, sociology, escorted by Noel Chesley.
Heyman Sadehi, architecture, escorted by Michael Utzinger.
Heather Adams, chemistry, escorted by Wilfred Tyso.
Amin Motahedi, architecture, escorted by Brian Shermer.
Michael Guzik, history, escorted by Neil Pease.
Junling Shi, engineering, escorted by Mohammed Rahman.
Joseph Walzer, history, escorted by Rachel Buff.
Mehdi Gilaki, engineering, escorted by Habib Rahman.
Tamara Felice Love, nursing, escorted by Sandra Millen Underwood.
Guiha Kui Hua, engineering, escorted by Habib Rahman.
Annette Harris, nursing, escorted by Bev Zabler.
Parisha Koshnod, engineering, escorted by Nadel Abu Zara.
Rosina Bloomingdale Norton, nursing, escorted by Julie Darmati.
Ali Alajani, engineering, escorted by Nadel Abu Zara.
Natalie McAndrew, nursing, escorted by Rachel Schiffman.
Kristen Jean Sigsey, Biological Sciences, escorted by Stephen Forst.
Karen Schnackel Gralton, Nursing, escorted by Rachel Schiffman.
Isha Arwa Shevade, Biological Sciences, escorted by Sergei Kuchin.
Sarah Beeman, Nursing, escorted by Dean Litwack.
Shannon Freer, Anthropology, escorted by Patricia Richards.
Amal Al-Ghassani, Nursing, escorted by Karen Morin for Christine Kovach.
Richard Edwards, Anthropology, escorted by Robert Jeske.
Bader Al-Harbi, Linguistics, escorted by Hamid Ouali.
Jessica Simmons, Communication, escorted by Mike Allen.
Jennifer Tusher, Psychology, escorted by Karen Frick.
So Kun An, Communication, escorted by Tae-Sep Lim.
Jacqueline Trade, Chemistry, escorted by Kristen Murphy.
Hillary Rasmussen, Communication, escorted by Leslie Harris.
Fatimi Jamali, Engineering, escorted by Isan Aminfar.
Jennifer Stevenson, Information Studies, escorted by Donald Force. Miriam Zolnuri, Health Sciences, escorted by Timothy Patrick.
So please give a round of applause to the doctoral degree recipients. So Chancellor Moni, Dean Maria will now award the master's degrees and education specialist degrees to candidates who have fulfilled the degree requirements.
Would all the master's degree candidates and candidates for the education specialist degree please rise? Chancellor Moni, I present these candidates for a second, third, or terminal degree in their respective fields. Upon recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by vote of the regents, they are eligible for admission to their appropriate degrees.
Thank you, Dean Gajewska Josephoska. You have completed the requirements for the appropriate master's or specialist degree. On recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the UW System Board of Regents, I admit you to the appropriate master's degree and specialist degree. In testimony thereof, please come forward and receive your diploma when directed by the marshals. Until then, please be seated.
From the Joseph J. Zilber School of Public Health, Jessica Warden.
Peck School of the Arts, Chesley Bradley.
Veer Shaw.
Changomai Liu.
School of Information Studies,
A-
Alicia Orleski.
Anju Lee.
Sean Zidell.
College of Health Sciences, Molly Herlo.
Joel Beverly.
Christy Lenz.
Emily Herda.
Anna Luderbach.
Caitlin Scunnard.
Gretchen Nader.
V. Welker.
Catherine Reichel.
Allison Pajkowski.
Mary Steck.
Melanie Thurber.
Noelle Zerice.
Bethany Meyer.
Natalie Fremming.
Benjamin Weldon.
Jacqueline Love.
Gretchen Scholes.
Maria Litvak.
Holly Leto.
Jay Kumar.
Marie Cookson.
Sarah Gillingham.
Erica Woods.
Rachel Bascombe. Caroline Roberts.
College of Engineering and Applied Science. MD Asud Uz Zaman.
Jeremy Gorgas.
Kenneth Sosinski.
Nathan Tokarek.
Venkara Kushna.
Robert Fleece.
Amit Kumar Ekshingi.
Andrew Whitmer.
Duwani Patel.
Elise Olson.
Zongwei Sun.
Margaret Holland.
Hate Hao.
Hong Pham.
Israel De La Rosa.
Stephanie Nedza.
Michael Ariadi.
Megan McDonald.
Huzifa Padhawala.
Janelle Scora.
Alexandra Azevedo Filho.
Andrew Smith.
Yue Wong.
Mark Lewenthal.
Parvathi Kadamati.
Linda Jabber.
Jackie Lee.
Helen Bader School of Social Welfare. Antonio Morrison.
Zijan Kao.
Samela Jolly.
Vijay Kumar Mysuria.
Samuel Marquardt.
School of Education, Carrie Sutton.
Elizabeth Thiel.
Beth Jones.
Margaret Edelbeck.
Angela Harris.
Robert Themis.
Juliana Cortez.
Derek Wolfgram.
Eileen Horn.
Jeb Eben.
Abby Dennis.
Rose Cacharo.
Paul Griffin.
Danielle Sims.
Olivia Smith.
Laura Steffen.
Giselle Gonzalez.
Ashley Huft.
Justin Jablonski.
Bailey Weber.
Rachel Lustig.
Kara Guevara.
Megan Engelhart.
Caitlin Harada.
Colby Shoemaker.
Amy Pollock.
Madeline Cipriano.
Kelsey Bonnert.
Yamilka Hernandez.
Krista Alahafen.
Jamie Hicks.
Amanda Avila.
Erica Litz.
Alexandra Matea.
Megan Ludwigson.
Maria Zong.
Ariel Milton.
Maria James.
Blake Probert.
Patrice Flanagan Morris.
Christy Smith.
Natalie Brettel.
Brittany Medlin.
Sarah Persicki.
Josephine Reisner.
Labi Shabani,
Leon Gilman,
Daniel Pollins,
Christopher Petrie,
Caitlin Vaughn,
Zua Song,
Unique Edwards,
Rachel Sonka,
Alana Leclerc,
Christine Gunkel,
Elizabeth Harris,
Katrina Feldner,
Kaylin Peters,
Patrick Terry,
Courtney Fleischman,
Stephen Broadway,
Samantha Linz,
Carrie Fellabom,
Anna Verhulst,
Mark Udovic,
Samantha Jones,
Kelly Lewis,
Shawana Bell,
Katina Cole,
Tia Haslim,
Samantha Shid,
Sarah Solans,
Chanel Edwards,
Julianne Voigt,
Arlie Mohammed,
Maria Luna, Nilufer Kurul,
Sheldon B. Lubar School of Business.
Emily Kui,
Joseph Patsma.
Bobby Davis,
Kayla Baca.
Aaron Wiley,
Kay Cavalcante.
Helen Hansen,
Rafa Ayadi.
Candice Cannon,
Priyank Mavadi.
Kendra Koala,
Nita Jonuzzi.
Alexis Schultz,
Divya Silvara.
College of Letters and Science, Kelly Tabbitt,
Reshna Jadhav. Shawen Sun.
Jack Swieflerhofer,
Gayatri Babu.
Samantha Kalis,
Rushab Shah.
Megan Barlow,
Roderick C. Wilson Sr.
Amy Turner,
Nicole Serta.
Catherine Trotter,
Jordan Swan.
Dimitri Wilder,
Jason Tremmel.
Jonathan Everett,
Kimberly Maikon.
Benjamin Schmidt,
Kaylin Iwin.
Monsi Lin,
Katie Foy.
Elizabeth Leister Bethke,
Jose Polito.
Jamie Cardelis,
Grover Bennett.
Catherine Simpson,
Donald Langloy.
Evan McAllister,
John Egley.
Tiffany Jefferson,
Quintavia Anderson.
Nikisha Banks,
John D'Angelo.
John Lynn,
Allison Eggleston.
Timothy Lomelli,
Lou Shi.
Matthew Kuhn,
Shweta Katyal.
Elizabeth Albert,
Michael Chinies.
Christina Villa,
Thomas Anderson.
James Ritchie,
Zua Shong.
School of Architecture and Urban Planning, Amelia Rudd,
Sayali Ambiki.
Hanshi Wu,
Ava Hoffer.
Sean McCrofsky,
Stephen Everhart Jr.
Mackenzie Hengel,
Ted Schutte.
Laura Elena Valdivia,
Leonel Broadhead. Heidi Peters. Mark Janesco. Derek Paquette. Hadebowen Hadeniya. Darren Tolliver. Adam Broski. Joseph Nicholas. Jeff Reagan. Robert Garrett.
So please give a round of applause to the master's and specialist degree recipients. So, Chancellor Moni, we now come to the part of the program that has been known to get rather loud. It is the part that recognizes those candidates who have completed their studies leading to the bachelor's degree. And I call upon Dean Bob Greenstreet of the School of Architecture and Urban Planning.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies, will you please rise? Chancellor Moni, these candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the School of Architecture and Urban Planning, and by vote of the Regents, they are presented for their degree. Okay, candidates, you can sit down now.
Thank you, Dean Bob Greenstreet. And now I call upon Dean Scott Emmons of the Milton and Lillian Peck School of the Arts.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Fine Arts will please rise. Chancellor Moni, these talented scholars, artists, and educators have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the Peck School of the Arts and by vote of the Regents, they are presented for the degree. Candidates, you may please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Scott. I now call upon Dean Kanti Prasad of the Sheldon B. Lubar School of Business.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Business Administration will please rise. Chancellor Moni, these candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the Sheldon B. Lubar School of Business and by vote of the Regents, they are presented for their degree. Enjoy the moment. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Kanti. I now call upon Dean Alan Soho of the School of Education.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in the School of Education will please rise. Chancellor Moni, candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the School of Education and by vote of the Regents, they are presented their degree. Candidates, you can please be seated now.
Thank you, Dean Allen. I now call upon Dean Brett Peters of the College of Engineering and Applied Science.
Candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Engineering and Applied Science, please rise. Chancellor Moni, these talented individuals are poised to go forth using their analytical training and their innovative spirit to change the world. Whereas they have completed their rigorous course requirements, been recommended by the faculty of the college, and approved by the Board of Regents, I am proud to present them for their appropriate degrees. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Brett. I now call upon Dean Ron Sisler of the College of Health Sciences.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Health Science, please rise. Chancellor Moni, these outstanding candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the premier College of Health Sciences in the state of Wisconsin, and by vote of the Regents, they are presented for their degree. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Ron. I now call upon Dean Tom Lipinski of the School of Information Studies.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Information Science and Technology, please rise. Chancellor Mone, these candidates and technological innovators have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the School of Information Studies and by vote of the regents, they are presented for their degree. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Tom. I now call upon Interim Dean Dave Clark of the College of Letters and Science.
Candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the College of Letters and Science, please rise. Chancellor Mone, these brilliant candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Letters and Science and by vote of the regents, they are presented for their appropriate degree. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Dave. I now call upon Dean Kim Litwack of the College of Nursing.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in the College of Nursing, please rise. Chancellor Mone, these candidates representing the best prepared nurses in the entire state have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Nursing and by vote of the regents, they are presented for their degree. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Kim. I now call upon Associate Dean Guat Yong Lee of the Helen Bader School of Social Welfare.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice and the Bachelor of Social Work in the Helen Bader School of Social Welfare, please rise. Chancellor Mone, these candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the Helen Bader School of Social Welfare and by vote of the regents, they are presented for their degree. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Guat. Will all candidates for the bachelor degree please rise? So, Chancellor Mone, these brilliant candidates from the several schools and colleges of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee have been presented by the respective deans for their appropriate degrees.
Thank you, fantastic Provost Britz. You have completed the requirements of your respective degrees. Therefore, upon recommendation of the various faculties and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, I admit you to the bachelor's degree appropriate to the courses you have completed. In testimony thereof, you may come forward and receive your diploma when directed by the marshals. Until then, please be seated.
School of Architecture and Urban Planning, Bridget Owen.
College of Letters and Science, Elizabeth Murphy.
Colin Tanner.
Stephen Smichael.
Caroline Schlosser.
Jennifer Ballbach.
Brooke Boughton.
Zach Hudson.
Joshua Alsam.
Trevor Young.
Michael Benke.
Emily Antuno.
Jared Schmitz.
Logan Shahaha.
Alexander Ebelacher.
Britton Kalix.
Talon Sherman.
Paku Lee.
Brandon Hill.
Laura Auber.
Ever Clinton.
Joshua Lipto.
Matthew Connor.
Eileen Stillwell.
Jennifer Brenica.
Madeline Fisher.
Roxanne Garcia.
Courtney Meyerhofer.
Emily Lallerzern.
Goldie Gibbs.
Madeline Dubois.
Jessica Mounts.
Eric Agabekoff.
Madison McFadden.
Arslan Esenau.
Stacy Balkowski.
Shinri Zhu.
Laura Gilgenbach.
Yiming Tang.
Angela Huntington.
Shineyan Pu.
Samantha Burnt.
Jiawei Zhang.
Zoe Moratis.
Bilal Nashar.
Taylor Gusa.
Peck School of the Arts. Emily Bennett.
Ravina Rani.
Meredith Warek.
Allison Brzezinski.
Elizabeth Hintz.
Tony Hugel.
Elias King.
Kayla Kling.
Anna Van Newland.
Mitchell Ritt.
Connor Dempsey.
Justin Bush.
Lindsay Krupski.
Jovad Cruz.
Megan Linsmeyer.
Samantha Henke.
Christian Weborg.
Cody Bentoncourt.
Michael DeLeon Jr.
Jeremy Carbone.
Deshaun Brown.
Elise McCardle.
Haley Ishihara.
Brett Miller.
Shauna Zinke.
Michael Kay.
David Kiekefer.
Clarence Jenkins Jr.
Rebecca Rue.
Ryan Boggs.
Aaron Cochran.
B. Yang.
Tyler Danielson.
Lisa Kruger.
Katrina Susacek.
Olivia Larson.
Donovan Gleen.
Crystal Masaryk.
Vincent Figueroa.
Kendra Dahmer.
Angela Ryan.
Emily Fitzgerald.
Johanna Rusar.
Yiming Yang.
Danielle Djurjevic.
Patricia Lee.
Abby Bruckner. Shauna Hayes.
Mahalakshmi Angisetti.
Emily Reilly.
Janelle Williams.
Sadie Tully.
James Paul Singh Vang.
Maisie Cran.
Charles Sturgill.
Melissa Hilmer.
Isleth Moran.
Lionel Rushlow.
Jessica Poyer.
Cameron Bradley.
Heather Ute.
Christopher Antimo.
Patrick Witt.
Corey O'Brien Borkowski.
Eamon Isa.
C. Lore.
Elizabeth Laboy.
Jennifer Zhang.
Alicia Bernards.
Lydia Koenig.
Daniel Vanderwielen.
Samuel Herder.
Jordan Ludwig.
Atticus Rabatin.
Jennifer Connolly.
Riley Heinz.
Callie Tim.
Madeline Vogt.
Lindsay Hill.
Madison Dawn Tebow.
Sarah McNally.
Madeline Smith.
Michael Kaiser.
Danielle Wazak.
Cristaline Hernandez.
Julie Mae Engelman.
Rachel Stuplik,
Brady Lochran,
Hannah Zimmerman,
Madeline Dellenbach,
Duszecka Godic,
Jose Robinson,
Meredith Bayeski,
Ashley Rave,
Angelina Lochner,
Kate Ellsburn,
Elise Borecki,
Caitlin Kellenick,
Joseph Peterson,
Bethany Harrison,
Brandon Messmer,
Dana Robinson,
Elena Jasemi,
Chelsea Marrow,
Ernesto Galvan III,
Austin Slayton,
Juliana Wunuk,
Nathan Greeley,
Marie Yarrow,
Derek Joseph D. Jones,
Lydia Albrecht,
Joseph Moore,
Nicholas Janusco,
Michael Rates,
Taylor Johnson,
Aaron Poules,
Oliver Kemp,
Amber Ostopovich,
Brittany Smith,
Josie Steinfort,
William Lawton,
Reno Christoph,
Katya Wick,
Anthony D'Agostino,
Jody Landowski,
Shannon Howerton,
Cassandra Lanning,
Sean Wooster,
Sharice Carter, Ursula Sicking,
College of Nursing, Jessica Fugman,
Alexander Fawn,
Brett Zemplinski,
John Nichols,
Alisa Kester,
Luis Gonzalez,
Jennifer Eichhorst,
Amber Allen,
Jacqueline Guska,
Michael DeLate,
Sarah Brook,
Mary Rakowski,
Sarah Wagner,
Jenna Ahrens,
Chloe Hess,
Megan Leonard,
Jenna Subcheck,
Reed Hickley Barnes,
Jamie Kirschling,
Matthew Carambelas,
Megan Amin,
Russell Dewar,
Dorcas Diaz,
Benjamin Voigt,
Sarah Brooke Jerkowitz,
Samantha Kaiser,
Cynthia Dom,
Jimmy Harris,
Alexa Morgan,
Abigail Thierman,
Brianna Tullifson,
Seidel DeWitt,
Rachel Fianda,
Veronica Wilson Hicks,
Bethany Dixon,
Trista Schultz,
Kayla Cooper,
Nicholas Reitz,
Sydney Ryan,
Nico Kusanagi,
Emma Kreitzman,
Maggie Berrigan,
Thomas Balistreri,
Marin Ordóñez,
Tiffany Even,
Caitlin Wozniak,
Melissa Odias,
Cassidy Kraus,
Carissa Cortez,
Shanna Wend,
Laura Wolfgang,
Stephen Goratowski,
Kelly Klein,
Andrew Haberg,
Lauren Meyer,
Maxwell Bowman,
Samantha Staskowitz,
Magdalene Suggs,
Danielle Ackerman,
Julio Rivera,
Connor Stone,
Matthew Seiler,
Erica Cronick,
Faina Sheff,
Desiree Nelson,
David Adams,
Anila Ashroff,
Ashley Brunette,
Lindsay Schuler,
Aaron Scammell,
Rivka Blatt,
Angela Teresi,
Allison Kemnitzer,
Tyler Nagley,
Kylie Nager,
Amy Jeffers,
Rebecca Clifford,
Ted Holland,
Ryan Schwister,
Haley Ruck.
Andrew Timler. Eric Doshe Ya.
Jonah Nail.
Eugene Cherry.
Isabella Reckart.
Bradley Davis.
Samantha Treater.
Cami Berry.
Amanda Lewick.
Paku Yang.
Matthew Svenoa.
Carla Abaran Toyila.
Jennifer Gordon.
Allison Pitchler.
Shayna Tolfree.
Jennifer McGraw.
Karen Riggett.
Alexandra Vander Grinton.
Andrew Nepo.
Lorna Ward.
Morgan Ellsworth.
Sarah Lund.
Chelsea Crawford.
Jarahe Sousa.
Emmanuel Villagomez.
Lionel Chinang.
Andrew Hansen.
Maricela Espino. Madison Lindauer.
Ashley Stewart.
Amy Leach.
Mitchell Banky.
Kayla Putzer.
Jacob Hertig.
Whitney Shirk.
Burren Johnson.
Morgan Verkalen.
Matthew Atkinson.
Alyssa Helwig.
Bizan Salamati.
Nora Geisler.
Kendall Morgan.
Scott Malmberg.
Jordan Enzenroth.
Amber Ruiz.
Harold Reynolds.
Teresa Lohr.
Emily Marie Rojas.
Blair Watson.
Julia Bath.
Amy Golgan.
Jeremy Gunther.
Ferris Mohammed.
Miela Futau.
Cassandra Lee.
Amina Pusif.
Jenna Armstrong.
Jeff Hanalin.
Erica Jeezy.
Brian Eisel.
Kristen Zablocki.
Elea Mohammed.
Catherine Harvey.
Erica Lutz.
Melissa Valencia.
Haley Baxa.
Lydia Azandeco.
Christina Krudruski.
Marjorie Quintero.
Ashley Pashkowitz.
Ariana Smith.
Leanna Ostrowski.
Renisha Smith.
Ben Brody.
Karen Marcotte.
Joseph Chakrin.
Alyssa Benzine.
Theodora Jorgensen.
Molly McLoon.
Demetrius Mitchell.
Kayla Kenny.
Benjamin Hardovic.
Maria Romero.
Zari Miller.
Jasmine Woodley.
Megan Sumter.
College of Engineering and Applied Science, David Marks.
Christopher Kendall.
Jake Groff.
Derek Voltz.
Matthew Buchanan.
Joshua Wicks.
Riley Bayerig.
Michaela Sukamel.
Andrew Thompson.
Nicholas Beckwith.
Trevor Schermerhorn.
Christopher Hagee.
Paul Parapel.
Amanda Becerra.
Jesus Victoria.
Catherine Casey.
Andres Victoria.
Amelia Vasquez.
Khalid Al-Duwazi.
Amy Andorf.
Hussein Al-Faraj.
Amanda Johnson.
Cody Vick.
Miguelina Berroya Payano.
Dakota Coffernis.
Carlos Rodriguez Hernandez.
Matthew Bowling.
Julio de la Mora.
Nicholas Bayok.
Madison Rose Williams.
Ian Richards.
Cameron Knapp.
Kevin Weltzin.
Ben Hartzler.
Joseph Brandt.
Michaela King.
Samuel Gardner.
Hannah Anhalt.
Matthew Phillip.
Jordan Nenig.
Quinn Porter.
Nathan Kipfer.
Adam Al-Asmar.
Aisha Muhammad.
Michael Ish Shalom.
Ellie Erd.
Sam Fassbender.
Kaylin Schrender.
Dean Page.
Nicole Uchoff.
Ryan Williams.
Osama Chowdhury.
Michael Armstrong.
Christopher Sharitz.
Merrick Johansson.
Lucas Carlson.
Kyle Zemanovic.
Melanie Cross.
Jared Karras.
Obada Sasur.
David Wessel.
Zoe Schultz.
Nathaniel Jameson.
Jordan Huth.
Clint Trofka.
Sarah Xiong.
Patrick Seedon.
Alexander Bervik.
Michael Balo.
Ashley Weiss.
Gabriel Keene.
Alyssa Krenke.
Joseph Peters.
Maggie Polsine.
Riley Rosenfeld.
Evan Casey.
William Lewis.
Amanda Becker.
Stephanie Samatiu.
Michelle Torrijos.
Dan Nielsen.
Nikisha Hawkinson.
Nicholas Urso.
Daniel Jones.
Cami Helsling.
Nelson Cedarstrom.
Mark Lansgard.
Leah Mayu.
Kendra Byram.
Samantha Ostrowski.
Emily Roach.
Drew Beatty.
Mara Tarek.
Zachary Shelton.
Max DeYoung.
Brittany Polari.
John Mortimer.
Samantha Sanborn.
Moa Aldabadi.
McHugh Enright.
Khalid Aldabahi.
Mackenzie Enright.
Kara Greenwood.
Ty Seidemann.
Richard Lata.
Marie Kathleen Marsano.
Zachary Taylor.
Emily Tobias.
Jason Menden.
Cody Wilterdink.
Jared Keel.
Kiana Smith.
Stanislav Klimchik.
Roderick Montgomery.
Faisal Al-Sulami.
Nasser Al-Shivan.
Michael Dorn Reed.
Tanya Hernandez.
Robert Porter.
Lara Nordley Sheridan.
Garrett Kaleni.
Rebecca Boyles.
Jacob Karsaboom.
Kiana Coleman.
Julie Parker.
Sarah Benzo.
Leanna Howie.
Jose Ramirez.
Brennan Reynolds.
Sarah Sanderson.
Hunter Clark.
Shantae Crawford.
Dewey Goff.
Brandy Gales.
Garrett Miller.
Brandon Marshan.
Joseph Bemke.
Courtney Nackreiner.
Corey Hesselman.
Erica Spalding.
Oli Hansen.
Brian James Tebbett.
Kevin Mark Klipstein.
Lisette Martinez.
Colin Putnam.
Tiffany Hill.
Austin Rawls.
Nicole Weathers.
Kevin Schneider.
Mansour Balbaki.
Milan Stojanovic.
Elizabeth Strassman.
James Lee.
Azucena Celeste Guisar.
Victor Yang.
William Humbles.
Margaret Berg.
Natalia Rojas Pulido.
Carrie Anderson.
Sapanjit Kaur.
Aaron Eggers.
Colin Dinamer.
Yash Mishra.
Wasela Khatum.
Du Kim.
Monica Gobriel.
Carson Hayes Wendorf.
Cindy Vang.
Brandon Bell.
Patrick Hugeson.
Philip Connie.
Alexander Bear.
Stephen Novak.
Jordan Ludian.
Anna Bostion.
Jane Pfeiffer.
Nicholas Medina.
Brandy Gordon.
Alex Sobchak.
Peyton Wynn.
Sean Truen.
Junaid Riaz.
Colton Bunn.
Dilik Dorte.
Michael Rosmanowski.
Kelsey Putkamer.
Shiran Luo.
Ina Tahirai.
Jared Miller.
Justine Mack.
Michael Donahue.
Carl Greer.
Justin Webb.
Ciara Murphy.
Alexander Yang.
Mawata Sheriff.
Nicholas Brownell.
School of Information Studies. Matthew McCartan.
Edwin Nguyen.
Adam Brown.
Fred Ochieng.
Zachary Zenner.
Moranuloa Adeniyi.
Nathan Lau.
Gustavo Galvani.
David Augustiniak.
Andrew Moyle.
Scott Davis.
Nick Haft.
Daniel Wallstrom.
Kyle Sam.
Mariela Jimenez.
Kyle Shashinsky.
Jeffrey Bricko.
Matthew Alberts.
Mike Morgano.
Jonathan Fisher.
Sarah Christensen.
Jacob Methfesser.
Mohammed Gali.
Paul Burry.
Rose McKenzie.
Austin Gazella.
Tyler Cody.
Tyler Henson.
Asay Asefa.
Andrew Goodman.
Anabov Das.
Mark Vigoder.
Nathan Creasy.
Craig Potrikins.
Manda Johnson.
Maji Al-Magadi.
Alex Shank.
Abdurrahman Al-Hussan.
Joe Herr.
Ibrahim Al-Mili.
Ernesto Til Hernandez.
Abdullah Arfaj.
Larry Brewer.
Abdulayla Al-Kadahar.
Connor Kugel.
Kyle Russell.
Alexander Lee.
Nathan Peter.
Chinu Lee.
Charlotte Colorito.
Aaron Hart.
Hashim Al-Sanah.
Jamoka Johnson.
Nasser Hamada.
Nora Hinawi.
Mukatar Al-Hubdan.
Jared Hunt. Samuel Asfa. Kevin O'Connor.
Sheldon B. Lubar School of Business. Parker Kring.
Nathan Plessinger.
Samuel Gage.
John Wechter.
Kelsey Shepard.
Anthony Frank.
Donovan Brown.
Navita Banger.
Casey Bezub.
Boban Hose.
Alex Gamsky.
Tommy Lloyd III.
Evan Lieben.
William Trost.
Nathan McMickle.
Oscar Gonzalez.
Stephen Desbinski.
Aaron Jaskulski.
Jake Young.
Eric Bowler.
Adam Maybe.
Paige Cross.
Spencer Miller.
Elise Emmers.
Jacob Covell.
Helen Bader School of Social Welfare. Kendrick Conklin.
Tyler Boynton.
Serena Smith.
Robert Langhoff.
Jake Milkey.
James F. Nelson.
Samantha Sund.
Nick Gort.
Carlos Perez.
Ben Lorian.
Riley Ansel.
Joseph Glynn.
Harrison Miller.
Walando Brown.
Javier Lepe Reyes.
Charles Fletcher.
Adam Bierke.
Christina Hirsch.
Zachary Miller.
Benjamin Eggert.
Nicole Kowalski.
Matthew Dunham.
Colin Briggs.
Elizabeth Matchie.
Brittany Shakalski.
Jessica Einert.
Jenna Foles.
Roxana Roots.
Gavin Lancello.
Nadia Mian.
Sarah Almir.
Diane Seidel.
Elizabeth King.
Eder Aguirre.
Abigail Johnson.
Michael Adamick.
Andrea Patnod Fonseca.
Livia Borger.
Jacob Anton.
Selena Mugel.
Susan Mickelson.
Cameron Applegate.
Lindsay Weaver.
Brian Haft.
Kelly Levenhagen.
Yi Peng Lo.
Holly Borowski.
Alexander Walzer.
Cecilia Kilmer.
Aaron Lehman.
Chushi Song.
Anirudh Barath.
Taylor Reed.
Aaron Goffer.
Antonio Burgos.
Joseph Yamat.
Brittany Cardinal.
Dayton Hammond.
Hannah Lepper.
Jared Kruger.
Adam Nelson.
Samantha Yell.
Melissa Vasquez.
John Steinhoffel.
Taylor Peterson.
Muriel Desmukes.
Moira Collins.
Kyle McGraw.
Alyssa Torres.
Keenan Sanchez.
Jeremiah Shithy.
Bemjung Kang.
Ashley Nasario.
Subin Min.
Dominic Gutierrez.
Chuli Nam.
Sarita Robinson.
Juyun Park.
Lauren Kataski.
Amanda Buriti.
Rachel T. Brown.
Emily Abfalter.
Jennifer Piotrowski.
Yudi Dogra.
Haley Passy.
Jake Janisek.
Vu Cha.
Alex Scheller.
Aubrey Anderson.
Nathan Barash.
Simeon Baga.
Amanda Sees.
Shanice Griffin.
Daniel Villaneva.
Carissa Klump.
Dragana Vlasky.
Isaura Leon Guerrero.
Savannah Kubo.
Monet Brazo.
Deborah Tao.
Portia Brown.
David Lukowitz.
Camry Gibson.
Amber Randall.
Lydia Davis.
Jacob Sellers.
Carissa Salazar.
Alex Barenclaw.
Walter Moore III.
Albaha Nasib.
Danielle Reamer.
Daniel Ackman.
College of Health Science. Vanessa Schneider.
Taylor Belsorowski.
Christian Enright.
Ochena Obidiego.
Lisa Foley.
Brendan Ward.
Casey Hermas.
Jonathan Palika.
Taylor Peterson.
Andrew Liebner.
Adam Beth.
Ramnik Bilderbach.
Kelly Schaller.
Eric Besh.
Nak Tron.
Yana Jarovich.
Angela Milatic.
Marie Stillman.
Skylar Reichs.
Jeffrey Galliardo.
Laura Painish.
Hassan Al-Bouassi.
Jesse Baker.
Anas Al-Horani.
Samantha Grabowski.
Alexander Rapawa.
Holly Dart.
Ron Ketterix.
Andrew Koch.
Daniel Larson.
Taylor Herman.
Andrew Ward.
Brianna Little.
Richard Anderson.
Arwin Harper.
B. Lee.
Tawny Dobish.
Morgan Markowski.
Samantha Gomez.
Courtney Harris.
Aaron Peterson.
Victoria Spencer.
Lauren Hughes.
Hannah Strauss.
Eliza Yang.
Joshua Britnell.
Capri Yates.
Lauren Eberly.
Bhavana Gedam.
Elisa Patratz.
Stephanie Bruns.
Luke Tull.
Paulina Palmisano.
Aiden Benkowski.
Kelly Braun.
Hannah Garsamke.
Kirsten Helly.
Brian Schaefer.
Ryan Ufnowski.
Riley Hutter.
Miranda Sashek.
James Walsh.
Chelsea Ullman.
Lee Herr.
Lisa Blair.
Ibrahim Al-Brahim.
Candace Clark.
Brian Pika.
Alyssa Cabressa.
David Wolf.
Michael Mueller.
Carrie Rigdon.
Danielle Skywers.
Avery Westlot.
Gwendolyn Faith Bowen.
Harsh Patel.
Kaylee Krivenchek.
Michael Petrin.
Kaisa Matson.
Amanda Haig.
Nicholas Benavides.
Hussein Al-Kulay.
Seni Zhang.
Jens Batska.
Austin Schmid.
Matthew Scholes.
Joshua Heinzinger.
Timothy Vaskul.
Abram Vargas.
Cody Barshinsky.
Elinge Adrian Kange.
Stephen Gajewski.
Danielle Macareno.
Kevin Kolstead.
Jordan Kubli.
Dwight Deneur.
Guzman Orozco.
Catherine Stoffel.
School of Education. Emily Reister.
Martin Cerna.
Jordan McCarthy.
Vakia Bland.
Skylar Fons Ramsey.
Allison Perry. Haley Thielen.
Natalie Burke.
Dakota Domini.
Jenna Makarevich.
Delaney Pitts.
Catherine Steinhaus.
Taylor Kirchman.
Andrea Reyes.
Trevor Binger.
Megan Harrison.
Yu Peng Zhang.
Jessica Eden.
John Grushka.
Krista Moy.
Michael Grushka.
Kelly Doyle.
Ferris Almutawa.
Nicole Lesser.
Courtney Zimmerman.
Latoya Young.
Monica Lopez.
Tua Vang.
Ashton Hawksworth.
Marcos Antonio Cruz.
Alexander Wingender.
Donna Zong.
Isabella Jagensberg.
Katharina Kunz.
Margaret Kivlin.
Andrew Earl Campbell.
Guishan Sun.
Artisha Williams.
Shi Shu.
Nutrina Brown.
Meng Shu Gao.
Victoria Zong.
Daniel DeWitt.
Megan Thomason.
Spencer Rudolph.
Crystal Antrim Jones.
Emily Tomac.
Elise Schmidt.
Imad Mahmoud.
Nicole Marani.
McCormick Behrens.
Cleo Stenzel.
Sydney Trinan.
Christy Anderson.
Rachel Agulian.
Mercedes Brown.
Matthew Putzer.
Sarah Allenbacher.
Alicia Zarezny.
Joni Marquez.
Laura Leachy.
Margaret Garretts.
Cal Essig.
Juka Pontkniak.
Elizabeth Grusecki.
Margaret Anderson.
Julia Lesiri.
Natalie Johnson.
Veronica Peoples.
Lauren Jumarisi.
Khalid Al-Faifi.
Christina Pappas.
Will Roble.
Jalen Fisher.
May Hang.
Lauren Van Dynes.
Rosie Fox.
Chase Leonardi.
Nicole Ebert.
Dakota Campbell.
Philip Went.
Cassandra Riley.
Leah Grabowski.
Kareem Sample.
Jacob Littman.
Piccola Bates.
Stephen Shemetta.
Aaron Sakarski.
Hao Yu Fong.
Sarah Hennigan.
JJ Yang.
Abby Sia.
Christopher Kirst.
Andrea Garcia.
Andrew Contrucci.
Rachel Gathia.
Casey Rosach.
Boki Zhang.
Amanda Beck.
Christopher Grace Moore II.
Jason Barant.
Kiana Woods.
Kristen Nelson.
Benjamin Michael.
Paige Zagepski.
Derica Moorhead.
Kelly McCollins.
Chrissy Willis.
Lucas Kemp. Laura Unger. Marcella Mazurek. Steve Simmons. Damian Williams. Katie Troshinsky. Portuki LeGrant Jr. Aikinu Mirkovich. Inez Petrov. Jared Nimmer. Jessica Traxler. Malcolm Griffin. Justin Seflo. Sandra Marie Kenley. Tony Butler. Chloe Loden. Javon Porter. Yosef Almareshki. Austin Sabers. Maisha Stanton. Mary Hang. Peyton Tremmel. Tyler Patterson. Alejandro Sandoval. Ahmed Albarji. Haitham Al-Musa. Mohammed Al-Ghatani. Monique Ingram. Matthew Benoit. Erica Michelle Robertson. Alejandro Prado. Catherine Delsid. Anissa Jinka. Ji Lu. Zihan Zhang. E. Lee. Wei Tang. Anna Valendia. Curran Farrell. Stephen Brammel. Omar Aldajan. Abdullah Bagobas. Muath Aldajan. Rakan Al-Sawad. Kamal Ben Nasir. Matthew Schmelel. Dongping Pan. Tao Jang. Zhencheng Zhao. Kei Li. Chen Tao Shi.
Chantal Teague.
And Chantel Teague.
I want to thank everybody for staying. This is really meaningful for everybody, so I very much appreciate your being able to continue to join us. And I would ask at this point for all bachelor degree recipients to please rise. I don't know if there's ever been this many smiles in the Panther Arena. Tradition has it that until a degree is conferred, the tassel must fall to the right of the cap. Now that you're graduates, that has changed. I call on all graduates, with the vocal support of everyone gathered here, to please transfer the tassel to the left. Will all UWM graduates please rise for the processional? All graduates. Wonderful. And with this, we bring to a close the December 2017 University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Commencement Program. As the platform party marches out of the hall, I ask the audience to please remain in attendance and that all graduates remain at their seats until guided by one of the marshals. After that, family and friends are welcome to join their graduates in the stage area to take pictures, and I want to thank you all for coming. Have a safe and happy holiday season, and congratulations one more time to the class of 2017.
Thank you.